What does being holy really mean, setting God apart? At its core, the Bible describes God as the ultimate source of life, creativity, and existence itself, the power behind every star, tree, ocean, and heartbeat. And that power makes him completely unique. That's what holy really means, set apart, one of a kind, beyond comparison. Think of the sun. It's massive, radiant, powerful, and without it, life doesn't exist. The sun is life-giving, but also dangerous. Get too close without protection, and it'll burn you up. That's how God's holiness works too. Beautiful, essential, but powerful enough to consume anything unclean that comes too close. That's why, in the story of Moses and the burning bush, God tells him, "Take off your sandals, you're standing on holy ground." Moses hides his face. He knows he's in the presence of something overwhelming. Later, when Israel builds the temple, it becomes the place where God's holy presence rests. But here's the issue. God's holiness is so intense that if someone enters in an impure state, it's dangerous. Not because God is mean or spiteful, but because his purity is so absolute that anything corrupt simply can't survive it. Just like the prophet Isaiah's vision, he's in the temple, in the very presence of God, and immediately he's terrified. He knows he shouldn't be there. He expects to be destroyed. But then a glowing creature called a seraphim flies to him with a hot coal from the altar. It touches Isaiah's lips and says, "Your guilt is gone. Your sin is removed." Instead of Isaiah's impurity corrupting the coal's holiness purifies Isaiah. Holiness isn't just something to be avoided, it's something that can transform. Jesus claimed that he was the embodiment of God's holiness in human form. And then he said something even more wild, that his followers would carry God's presence out into the world. And at the very end of the Bible, in a vision from John, we see the ultimate fulfillment. The whole world becomes God's dwelling place. No more separation, just a new creation, completely filled with God's holiness.